Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Claire Cartago, and for this video, as you can see on the title, I will be sharing my story regarding my PGWP. But I will be making a whole separate video on how to apply for postgraduate work permit. But mainly for this video, I just wanted to share my own experience and also give you a little bit idea on what to expect for your application for your PGWP. But before we guys start, I'd really appreciate it if you guys would give me a thumbs up on this video, and also don't forget to subscribe for more videos about international students. Basically, I am currently on my PGWP. For those of you guys who doesn't have any idea what a PGWP is, it is a work permit that you guys can apply for after your study here in Canada as an international student. So I just want to share my journey for this PGWP because I had some delay, and that's the reason why I didn't right away share with you guys this news. Obviously you guys probably guessed that I'm on my PGWP because I've announced on my Instagram that I just graduated last year. I think it was around, I don't know, May. So I graduated last year, May 2020. So it's been almost a year now, and there's like no way I would be staying here if I'm not on my work permit, right? I've been receiving a lot of queries like, are you on your PGWP? Because like I noticed you've been there for 2 years, almost like over 2 years now. So before we start with the whole thing, especially if you're new to my channel, just want to give a little bit background so that you guys can have a bit understanding of where I'm coming from. So okay, so a little bit background. Where do I start? A little bit of background. So I came here last 2018 April. Okay, I always get confused with April and May, so I have to like take a pause there. Okay, so I came here back in 2018. So I'm from the Philippines. I came here back in April 2018 to start my journey as an international student here in Canada, and I chose to study post-degree in accounting at Langara College, located in Vancouver, British Columbia. So my program is for 2 years, tri-semester. So all in all, in 2 years time, I had 6 semesters. I did not have my co-op. Co-op is basically like OJT kind of thing, like the equivalent for that. So I'm gonna give you a timeline of when things happened. So around April last year, we finished our program. So April 2020, we ended the program. And then a month after that, we received our documents from the school that's like needed for applying for PGWP. And then around October, we received this email from our CIC portal that we have already been approved. Basically, Joey and I had the same timeline. If you guys don't know Joey, she is my classmate here in Langara, here in Canada, and we've been together ever since. Like every classes, I was with her, like seatmate. Ayan, so basically, nauna siya sa akin. So parang isang araw lang yung pagitan namin. Around October, we both received a mail, no, actually an email from CIC na there was this new update on our account. So we logged in and we received this fantastic news that we got approved of our PGWP. Yay! And then this is the letter. I'm going to show you on the screen right now. It says that that letter is not valid for travel and is not a permit allowing you to remain in Canada. So a few days after we received that email, Joey finally received her letter, which is this letter that I'll be showing you on the screen right now. That is what PGWP looks like. So this is where it all goes wrong. While Joey received her letter, I did not. And the reason why is because of this. So remember when, if you guys have been following me on my Instagram, you guys know that I finally moved out from White Rock to Vancouver. And also from my other videos, I've told you that I've moved out, right? So here's the thing. So I applied May last year for my PGWP. And then a month after that, like June 2020, I moved out. So the thing is, the address on my application is still using the White Rock location. And I don't know, actually it was, I think, partially my fault because I did not change the address. But I didn't really think that the document was gonna get lost or something. And then also that old place was my grandma's place. So I thought if the letter had finally arrived, then I could probably just get it. And usually I've never really encountered a letter getting lost here in Canada, so I didn't really think that it was possible na something could go wrong or like the document could get lost. So basically, I didn't receive the letter. So from October, na-receive ni Joey yung letter. I waited another 2 months hoping na the letter just got delayed, and so I kept on calling my grandma's place asking whether the letter finally arrived or what, but unfortunately nothing came for me, and I started to get panic because it's 2 months already and I still don't have the document. I mean, I know that I'm like technically and legally I'm allowed to stay here, but I was thinking, what if something happened in the Philippines and then I had to return home? But then I can't go back here in Canada because I don't have a valid TRV. The TRV is the one that's found on your passport. Obviously, it's already expired because initially that was issued to us when we were students, right? So, like, basically, nag-expire na din yung TRV ko. So, the only way that I could apply for a new TRV is when I get that work permit. Eh, kaso I don't have that nga. And yung letter na nasa akin, that's called the In Canada Approval Letter, that I'm already approved for my PGWP, but it's not. Hey guys, sorry about that. My camera just died. So that letter that I received from their portal is not like the letter that could be used in like applying for my TRV. So there's that. Yun nga, I waited for 2 months. I started getting scared and panic nga. So around December last year, I finally sent them a message using the IRCC forum. So if you guys are not familiar with that, I'm gonna be linking that on the description box. So if you guys have any questions regarding your application or you have changed your address and other things, you can reach them out using the IRCC forum. So I sent out a mail, not really mail, so I used that form and then I informed them that I have not received my document for my PGWP and it's been like 2 months and I don't know, maybe it got lost or something. And then I gave them my new address for them to be able to send me a new one. But during that time, I was not aware that there was this actually thing called VOS. That means replacement of documents. So I did that and then I paid a fee of around, I think, $25 Canadian. I sent them the required form and like some other documents that's needed. Tapos, I indicated that I needed a replacement for a document and I put in my new address and that kind of stuff. So I sent it through Express Post Canada going to Ontario, and even during that time I was really still panicking kasi there's no way to know whether they actually received the thing that I submitted. Sure, the only thing that I knew that they received it was because of the tracking from the Express Post Canada. But other than that, I wasn't really sure if the document got into the right person. Last December, I was just like, bahala na ako ano mangyari. I don't know if I'm like really legally allowed to stay here because I don't have the work permit. It's been 2 months. I still don't have the work permit. Tapos expired yung TRV ko, so I was just like, I really don't know. And then, yeah, I think this month, February, I finally received an email. There's this new message waiting for me for my CIC portal. And so I logged in and I received the same letter, which is this one, indicating that my work permit got approved. And then the only changes was, I think, the document number. A few days after that, I finally received my document. And this is my reaction to that. Joey took the video because she was there.
Hey guys, so I just received my PGWP. So tignan natin. Ito na nga! Congratulations!
So ayun, I was really happy because finally, I finally got my work permit. And this is it. Ito na siya. Ito yung back niya and then yung front niya. Ito. So I got a 3-year work permit. Yay! I'll be staying here until 2023. Hopefully, I'll be able to apply for a PR by then. So yeah, basically yung aking application, it took 5 months. So from May to October, we got approved. But from the time that I applied to the day that I received, to the day that I received this one, it took me 9 months. That's why I really can't share to you na, hey, I'm on my PGWP, because it's like, what happens if hindi ko pala ma-receive yung letter and then I got deported because of it. So I just really can't say that yet before. But now, I'm proud to say that I'm a PGWP holder. Yay! So I got a PGWP for 3 years, and that's the maximum duration that they could give you. So basically, the length of the PGWP depends on the length of your study, but the maximum is 3 years. The minimum is, I think, 8 months. Luckily, I have a job right now, and this year I'm targeting to apply for my permanent residency. I mean, hopefully everything will work out, and I think before I apply for my PR, I'd have to take another proficiency language test. I'm choosing between IELTS or CELPIP. I haven't really researched about that, but I've heard CELPIP is easier than IELTS, so we'll see. But yeah, and yeah, I'm so happy. I'm actually glad I'm able to share this with you. Yeah, we've come a long way. I have come a long way. I'm so proud of myself, and also I can't wait for you guys to experience the same thing. Hopefully, if you're watching this, I want you to know that you guys are gonna be where I am right now. You just gotta have a little patience, like what I did, and everything will turn out okay. And I'm wishing you all the best. All the best. I mean, basically, like, being an international student, sobrang hirap, guys. Mahirap, malungkot, nakakaiyak, nakakabaliw. As in, like, there are times na there are nights na iyak ka na lang without any reason, and you're like, I don't even know why I'm crying. It's like, I want to go home. Naalala ko, I still had moments back then na I really want to go home. I really want to give up. But, alam mo yun, with the help of my friends, they really encouraged me to stay strong. Kaya mo yan, malagpasan mo yan, everything will be better. And it did. It's like, the moment I graduated, I was like, so this is it. Tapos na. That's just about it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will surely make a video about how to apply for your PGWP, so look out for that. So don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell button right now for you guys to stay updated on my videos, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye! And you guys could experience the normal way na. Oh my god, nawala yung note ko. Diba dapat may undo to? Undo. Oh my god, na-erase. Dami.